Hello, all Libra, Sun and Rising. Welcome to your astrology report for this month of March 2022. So, I didn't say it in the other videos, but I do want to say it in this one at the very least. This is best watched if you are a Libra rising. Now, if you're a Libra Sun, that's totally fine. Some, things may resonate. It makes sense. But as far as the astrology goes, it's best if you are a Libra rising. So if your ascendant is in Libra, then this is the video for you. And then, of course, go watch your sun sign and your moon sign if you want to gain more clarity or just get more information on what's going on for you for the month of March. So, with that being said, Libra, for the month of March, we have Saturn, your ruling planet Venus, and Mars, all in the sign of Aquarius in your 5th house. So for the month of March, especially in speaking towards Saturn, because we'll get into Venus in a lot more detail for the love reading, but all together, with Saturn being the head of it all, Saturn's been there for a while already. It's actually wrapping up its cycle in this particular house for you, Libra. And so with Saturn wrapping up its cycle, it's pretty much stuff that's already been happening to you before, as far as restrictions and everything that revolves around the 5th house. So we're talking about creativity, we're talking about children, playfulness, joy, sex. Not in the sense of like Scorpio sex, where it's more like sexuality and sex and all that rebirth, birth, and all that stuff. With the 5th house, you're dealing with the actual act of sex in order to reproduce. Because in order to get children, well, traditionally, in order to get children, you need to have sex, right? So all of that involves the 5th house. So there may have been restrictions for you getting sex, for your fertility, for maybe you're dealing with a partner who is seeking child support, whatever it is, involving, and specifically for your life, how this house is playing out for you in this particular cycle with Saturn coming in there. Saturn is basically the disciplinary. It's the one that brings in, a halt to things, either for you to redirect your path or for you to completely, get rid of it. It's not for you. It's a dead end, leave it. So Saturn is very to those types of extremes. Either you are restricted or you are limitless. They're both, on the same spectrum when it comes to Saturn. How it plays out in your life, though, really depends on where you're at. So with Saturn being there, like I said before, in your 5th house, you might be taking care of other people's kids. You might be in the courts right now fighting for your children or dealing with some type of legal issue, involving children. You might be working with children or taking on a job that involves children in some type of aspect. Like, for example, you could be working on a kid's TV show, because 5th house is also entertainment as well. So, creativity is in play. So any of that, where that will be for you, Libra rising and Libra sun, if you're here. Whatever it is, you're wrapping it up. It's wrapping up. So think about the things that you've been going through for the past 2 years or so. And just know that it's all wrapping up. It's all coming to its final, head of conclusion in your life, so that you can move forward. And Venus and Mars are coming in and basically adding their 2 cents, with Mars giving you that drive and that action to move forward and not stay stagnant and stuck. Venus, however, is really asking you to get out of being a stick in the mud, to move forward with that Mars energy, but move forward into the things that you are actually truly passionate about, that you actually find pleasure in, and that you enjoy doing. And that it's okay to slip into your childlike playfulness every now and again. And you're going to see a lot of that, especially with Venus being here in the 5th house with Mars and Saturn. You're going to see relationships that probably were very like stale or just way too hard, like difficult and too restrictive. And you're going to see those relationships either go to the wayside or you're going to find more playfulness within those relationships and be able to really explore that side of each other, whoever that may be. It's not always romantic. It can be, once again, you might have children already, so it could be with your children. It could be with other people's children, and also it could be with somebody romantic, because of course, hey, somebody's got to make the kids, right? So it could be with someone romantic. So either way it goes, what your personal situation is, but that's the energy that's coming through for you, Libra rising and Libra sun, if you're in the house. So with that being said, we're going to pull an Angel Among Us card, just to get some wisdom, a word of wisdom from the Holy Spirit for Libra sun and rising for the month of March 2020. Holy Spirit, what is your word of wisdom for Libra sun and rising for the month of March 2020? What's your word of wisdom? Ooh. There's so many blessings coming your way. Like, you're going to have people gifting you like no other. I would say be careful with that, because you can slip into being kind of lazy and like, oh, it's just coming to me, I don't have to put any work. But no, Saturn is telling you, no, you need to put in the work. You need to take responsibility over what you're supposed to do and handle that. And Mars is giving you the energy to do that, right? So it can lead you further down the path that you have chosen that is best for your life, okay? So there's a balance that needs to be had. It's, I'm receiving all these good things, great, but at the same time, I need to take care of my responsibilities. So it can't be all work, no play, but it can't be too much fun and you're not handling your responsibilities. So, but you are being rewarded. I see a lot of good things coming your way. Archangel Christelle, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Higher consciousness, Christ light, and it's the 15. And of course, 15, we added up in numerology, we get 6, which is success, right? So yes, whatever projects you're working on, whatever, just whatever new ideas come to you, any aha moments that you might have, go with it. Run with it. Do not sit on it. Put action into it, because you're going to see a great increase in your finances. You're going to receive, even, because remember, wealth is not just money, right? Wealth is also a wealth of health, a wealth of spirit, monetary wealth. You know what I'm saying? Wealth comes in different forms. And for you, the monetary always ends up matching what's going on in your spiritual realm, right? I don't know what it is about you, Libra. No, I do know what it is, but we're not going to get into that. But it always seems to match. So when you see all this increase and all this blessing and all this stuff, then you know, oh, wow, okay, my consciousness is rising. I'm becoming light. Because you are light. You are a light worker. You know? And you're doing whatever you're doing. Whatever creative thing that you're doing is bringing that light into the world and sharing it with other people. And man, come on, Libra, you are a star. Okay? You are a star. You are a light in the darkness. When you come, people cheer up. When you come, your charm and your sweetness, your conversation, your sociability, all of that brings out the good in people, if you so choose to. we know y'all got y'all little dark side too. But still, the whole point is, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, you know what you're supposed to be doing, do it. Don't sit on it, because we need it. The world needs it. The world needs your light collectively. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I love you. Until the next time, I'm going to be doing a Jupiter and a Venus chart reading, similar to how I'm doing this, slightly different, and some more stuff coming for you guys. So till next time, guys, I love you. Have a beautiful March. Peace.